Hi viewers, thanks for watching, and we're going to have a look today at the launched Amiga Planet Ocean. That is, in my opinion, a completely different watch to the original gorgeous classic looks of the Planet Ocean that I own and reviewed about 3.5 years ago. As you can see, that one was classically good looking. So what's the differences? I mean, this isn't just a comparison of specs or thickness or movement. This is really about design philosophy, how the Planet Ocean has evolved, what's been gained and what, in my opinion, has actually been lost along the way. So let's begin with the new model, because that's the version Amiga is positioning as the modern face of the Planet Ocean line. This is undeniably a high quality watch. It's slimmer than the old version, but is that a good thing? I'm not sure. It uses the master chronometer movement, and finishing is exactly what you expect from Amiga today, but it represents a clear shift in the Planet Ocean's identity. This new model incorporates much larger polished areas. The bracelet is noticeably more reflective, very shiny. Dial and bezel have a very glossy modern appearance. The bezel itself is a ceramic bezel as opposed to the nice matte aluminium bezel of the original. But one choice that for me perfectly illustrates how much they've changed with their lineup is the flat laser etching line drawing of the Amiga Hippocampus on the back of this new one. I don't get that. This is a huge departure from the old Seamaster and Planet Ocean models, which had that beautiful, deeply embossed Hippocampus medallion, a piece of tiny sculptural artwork that instantly communicated quality, history and craft. On the original, the caseback was something you felt. It had depth, texture, artistry, a sense of heritage. This new model, the caseback, feels more like an afterthought, a simple graphic. It's small details like this that reveal the larger design shift. I just don't know why they've done it, especially for a watch that costs over £7,000. It feels cheap. So let's have a look and bring in the original 2500 and have a look at these together. I mean, the brush finishing of this old one is just unbeatable. It's the foundation of the whole design, in my opinion. It's used sparingly. There are polished areas that highlight edges, transitions and contours, and that's just perfection. The watch gives a restrained, tool-driven personality. It's subtle, controlled, stylish, without feeling it needs to be loud. I love everything about it. The design is so well judged. The thickness, the lug profile, the bezel height, the size of the markers, the visual weight of the hands. Okay, it might be thicker than this modern one, but that thickness worked. It gave the watch presence and solidity without feeling bulky or cumbersome. It contributed to the Planet Ocean's recognisable silhouette. And this is also the fact that it's a true dive watch DNA. It's where the design really comes through. The original feels like a functional design instrument that happens to be beautiful. The new one feels like a modern luxury piece that also happens to be a dive watch. So, it becomes clear that the old and new Planet Oceans are not just evolutions of one another, they're products of entirely different design priorities. For me, the 2500 Planet Ocean remains the truest expression of what the Planet Ocean was intended to be. It's more than timeless design, it's coherent, it's the most authentic looking piece, and it's a watch that feels confident without effort. It doesn't rely on the gloss or polish to make a statement, and details like the deeply embossed caseback show the level of craft Amiga once embedded even in the hidden parts of the watch. The new Planet Ocean is impressive in its own way, but it's just blingy. It feels like a different watch altogether, one that leans more towards luxury presentation than the original's purposeful integrity. I mean, in my opinion, the original was the best looking dive watch of any brand, not just Amiga. I suppose both versions would have their fans. If we're talking pure design philosophy though, identity and long-term appeal, I firmly believe the 2500 Planet Ocean still stands as the most successful interpretation of the Planet Ocean concept. the new one just feels like a completely different watch. It's like not even in the same collection. I don't know how they can call it a Planet Ocean. It's like a completely different breed. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. I'd be interested to see if you prefer the new one or the old one. So it'd be great to hear your views on this. And I really am grateful for you watching. And see you next time. Thank you.